Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got a college basketball slate to go over for today. And before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of yesterday, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel down below and turn on your push notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earl Sports Bets. Also, we are on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow us on Twitter at BetsEarl. You can follow us on Instagram at Earl Sports Bets. And let me know in the comment section below who your favorite college basketball play is for today. Quick little recap of yesterday. We went 2-2-1. Mississippi State, they just didn't play that well. They lost by 16 points. We had them +7. They did not cash. Neither did Dayton. They lost by 5, but they were down 15, 18 points at some points in that game, so that was just not a good bet at all. Bad side. Did not cash. We got a push from Kent State. We had the -9. They won by 9, so nothing there going there. And then we had Georgia +9.5 get us the win with that 5-point win straight up. And then we had Nevada get us the win by 10 points to cash the -5.5. We went 2-2-1. We are now 207, 195, and 5 so far this college basketball season. All right, let's get into today's slate of games. And we'll be starting with a matchup in the A10 conference as we have Fordham head to UMass. It's a 13.5 point spread, -1,000 for Massachusetts, +660 for Fordham. Fordham coming in 1-8, same record in the A10 conference. Coming off of 6 straight losses here versus Duquesne, Rhode Island, Davidson, St. Bonaventure. So this is definitely not a great Fordham team. UMass coming in 5-4 though, 4-2 in the A10 conference, coming off of a loss to Davidson. And for this one, I just think the line's just a little bit way too wide. I do think Massachusetts is the better team, obviously, here, but I don't think they're 13.5 points better. My model has UMass winning this game by 6.5 points. So we're going to go with Fordham at that +13.5 to keep it within 13 points and not get completely blown out. So give me Fordham +13.5 versus UMass. Next, we have a matchup in the SEC Conference. South Carolina heading to Florida to take on the Gators. 8.5 point spread, -375 for Florida, +305 run back for South Carolina. South Carolina comes in 4-6, 2-4 in the SEC, coming off of a loss versus Vandy. Florida coming in looking really good, 10-4, 6-3 in the SEC. 4 straight wins versus West Virginia, Vanderbilt, Georgia, and Tennessee. This Florida team is looking good right now, but this is a kind of the same thing that I saw in the first game. I just think this line is a little bit too wide. My model has this more as a 1.5 point game, and we're going to go with South Carolina here, +8.5, and get the 7 points of value here on that line versus Florida. Next, we have a matchup in the Southern Conference. We have UNC Greensboro taking on the Citadel, 10.5 point spread, -575 for UNCG, +455 for the Citadel. UNC Greensboro coming in 12-5, 7-2 in conference play, coming in on 6 straight wins versus VMI, Mercer, Chattanooga, the Citadel, and Sanford. When the Citadel coming in 9-6, not a bad record, 2-6 in conference play, back-to-back losses versus East Tennessee State University and Western Carolina. And we're just going to be going with the clear better team here that's been on a roll lately. We're going to go with UNCG -10.5. My model has them winning by 18 points, 3 and 7.5 points of value on UNCG today. So I really like them versus the Citadel. Next, we have a matchup in the American Conference where it is right here. Tulane heading to Wichita State. 11-point spread, minus 600 for Wichita, plus 460 for Tulane. Tulane coming in 7-5, 2-5 in the American Conference, coming off of a win versus Temple. Wichita State coming in 9-4, 5-2 in conference play, coming in off of a win versus UCF. And I kind of like the favorite here to get the job done at minus 11. My model has them winning by 17.5 points. I think Wichita is definitely the better team here, and I think they're going to basically walk away at this game and take it minus 11 points. Next, we have Incarnate Word versus Lamar. 5.5 point spread. A lot of money coming in on that with a lot of juice there on the +5 or the minus 5.5. Incarnate Word coming in 6-8, 3-4 in the Southland Conference, coming off of back-to-back losses though, versus Abilene Christian and Houston Baptist. Lamar coming in 4-11, 2-4 in Southland play, coming off a win against McNeese State. And I think the wrong team is favored in this game. I know that Incarnate Word has been struggling lately, but I think this is a good bounce back spot. Plus, you're getting a +103 price tag for a +5.5 tag. I would have bet them at +5. My model has them winning by 2.5 points. So we're getting 8 points of value on this line. So crazy value on Incarnate Word for this game. So we're going to be taking them +5.5 and potentially, if this moves, +6. But I like them to potentially win versus Lamar tonight. And our final game on the card for us is a matchup in the Big East Conference. We have Georgetown heading to Creighton, 13.5 point spread, minus 1050 for Creighton, plus 675 for Georgetown. Georgetown coming in 4-8, 2-5 in Big East play. They are coming off of a win versus Providence. Creighton coming in 3-4, 13-4. My bad. 9-3 in the Big East Conference on a 3-game win streak versus UConn, Seton Hall, and DePaul. And we're going to be going with the team that has showed us they can actually put together a full 40 minutes. Creighton, minus 13.5. I just don't trust Georgetown. I know this is a wide spread, but I can easily see this being a 20-point game. My model has this as a 21-point game. So we're taking Creighton minus 13.5 versus Georgetown. All right, we're going to quickly go over our plays for today, and then we're going to head on out for this video. We got Fordham plus 13.5. We've got South Carolina plus 8.5. UNCG minus 10.5. Wichita State minus 11. Incarnate Word plus 5.5. And Creighton at minus 13.5. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe to the channel down below. We have internally push notifications so you guys get notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. We have a wide range of sports, as you guys can tell right here, from the NFL, college basketball, college football, UFC, esports, NBA, WNBA, NHL, MLB, and NASCAR. We have plenty of content on this channel, so be sure you're subscribed so you guys know whenever we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And let's cash some tickets in college basketball tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.